the World Inshore Championship.
Mike Zamparelli climbing into his boat, straps on. Steve Hill talking to John Hill, his father. He too hoping, no doubt, to see his father take the World Championship again, but he's still got 10 laps and a big fight to go. One of John Jones's mechanics there. They're obviously having problems with the fuel supply on Jones's boat. There's some desperate measures being undertaken there. The boats are being lined up for restart. It's starting to rain very heavily. Here's the order now for the last 10 laps. Hill, Elliott, Jones, Zamparelli, Werner and Thomas Eriksson from Sweden. As we wait for the lights to change from red to green. A 10-lap dash for the World Championship. Jones there, Elliott on his left, and Jones faltering, he's been left. Jonathan Jones, the defending world champion, has been left on the pontoon. And it's Thomas Eriksson from Sweden who takes the lead as they come down to the first turn. Hill down the inside and forces his way past Andy Elliott. Eriksson in second, Elliott in third, Chiappa in fourth, and Eriksson across the course there and slowing badly as he allows Andy Elliott to move up into second place, and Jones sitting out there just off the start pontoon, off with the straps. Number one will be number one no longer at the end of this race, because it looks as if it's going to be a straight fight now between John Hill, who's currently in first place in the Tiger Beer Burgess, and Andy Elliott, the newcomer on the block in the Jeanneau Gravelo carbon fibre hull. Hill currently in first, Elliott in second, Pier Giorgio Chiappa from Italy in third, Thomas Eriksson from Sweden in fourth, Akinori Kanishi now from Japan up into fifth place, then Mike Zamparelli, Dean Stallard, Mark Rolls, Steve Curtin way back in the order, Jim Hauenstein from the States, and Fabrizio Bocca way down now in 11th place. Andy Elliott through there, he's managed just to get past Chiappa. Eriksson still just ahead of Akinori Kanishi in the dark blue Sony Burgess hull, and Kanishi looks as if he's making up ground on Eriksson. But for the time being, it's John Hill who's holding on to the lead here as the rain continues to pour down in Singapore for the last round, the 9th round of the Formula One World Powerboat Series. John Hill from Great Britain in first place, Andy Elliott from Great Britain in second, Chiappa from Italy and only just in third place, battling it out with Thomas Eriksson. Steve Curtin suddenly finding speed there as he moves past Jim Hauenstein. Moving up into 9th place, Curtin then slipping back again, obviously suffering from a lack of power, and poor Fabrizio Bocca trailing down at the back of the pack now. But John Hill has taken at least 8-9 seconds, I think, lead on second place man Andy Elliott. And the question has to be, can John Hill maintain this pace for the rest of the race that Peter Lindenberg at the beginning of the year said would go down to the wire at Singapore, and he predicted so accurately. Eriksson now up into third, he's past Chiappa. So a great day here for Thomas Eriksson from Sweden. Round in front of the Merlion, Chiappa in fourth place. And back down towards us, Hill now coming up to lap Fabrizio Bocca, the man who had hoped to take the World Championship title here, being lapped by the man who hopes to do just that. Fourth place man Chiappa. Now under attack from Mike Zamparelli, who is moving up through the field. Zamparelli moving up from 6th place, past Kanishi, past Chiappa. Yes, safely past Chiappa, and is now, no doubt, moving in to challenge 3rd place off Thomas Eriksson. The grey waters of Marina Bay, usually bathed in sunshine every year that the World Series has been here, but this day is a grey day, but a very great day for John Hill. His son Steve there sitting down on the start pontoon, thinking his father, no doubt, round every corner and every straight of this course as we come into the closing stages. Thomas Eriksson holding on to 3rd place. Mike Zamparelli not far behind, but not able, it seems, to do anything about Eriksson's 3rd place. Zamparelli obviously looking for the speed, but aware that chasing that 3rd place could be chasing disaster. And Curtin is out. We're on the last lap. Steve Curtin is indicating a dead engine, I think. So he has pulled off the course, and John Hill comes in for the final run now. His run towards his first ever Singapore Grand Prix, and as he heads for the checkered flag, his third World Championship title, but his first real Formula One World Championship title. John Hill, number 52, has taken his World Championship here on Marina Bay. What a magnificent day for this driver from southern England as he comes up now to the pontoon to collect his mechanics, his crew chief, and no doubt many congratulations from all his team. The Jeannot team there waving in Andy Elliott, who has also had a superb day's racing. In fact, Andy Elliott has had a superb year's racing. Out of the boat, a very popular driver, Andy Elliott, and one who no doubt is destined for World Championship honours in the future. But for now, it's John Hill who has the 1990 Formula One World Championship title. Elliott and Ericsson applauding the new world champion and the winner of the Singapore Grand Prix 1990. Hill presented with his garland of orchids, and now with his Waterford Crystal winner's trophy. A delighted John Hill, and I think a delighted Thomas Ericsson and Andy Elliott, the press clamouring round. And now John Hill's Waterford World Champions trophy. This is a moment he will savour for the rest of his life. So let's speak to the new world champion.
It's a sweet victory, this is, believe you me, Eric. In Penang I had a funny feeling, but I wasn't being overconfident. The boat was running tidy, and I thought, well, we'll see what happens. And when it took off at the start, I thought, it's mine.
So what does 1991 hold in store for the world champion?
We have a new boat, it's being built now, and let's defend it.
It's going to be a tough fight.
It's been a tough fight already, but, you know, we'll see what happens with it.
Your third world championship title in this class. It's a remarkable achievement.
Yeah, I'm absolutely over the moon with it. See what happens next year. The boat deserved a win. I've had the highest praise for the boat all year, and it really deserved a win, and it couldn't be better here in Singapore with Tiger Beer sponsoring us as well.
Well, what a year it's been, and what a championship, because look how close it was at the end. Hill with 25 points, and Elliott just behind him with 22. Jones and Bocker tying with 18. Then Don Johnson with 16.5, and Mike Zamparelli not far behind him.